everybody. Welcome back to our Houston Regional here. We got a good matchup on our stream board here. Cody Hvamstad going up against Leonard Gates to get to that seat match here. This is going to be a good one. I'm DiChiria, joined by Gordon Dixon on the call.
Yeah, looking forward to this one. Really good top four in this pro bracket. Excited to see it come down the line. Still a lot of darts to be played. And Leonard Gates not in. So, opening for Cody to really stamp a lead here.
This is an early opportunity and one that seems like Cody's keen on taking. Finds a 140 on the dartboard there. And yeah, this is going to be very interesting, right? Because Leonard Gates, of course, going to be one of the favorites in any field he is in. Cody's going to want to take advantage of his opportunities early on because you know you're normally not going to get many. Leonard Gates, to get ready for this match, was over at that jukebox, and you know how much he loves his music and grooving.
Yes, that's where he derives some of his power from. But Cody, 2 triples a turn pretty much the entire time we've seen him, especially in these 0-1 legs. We saw him overcome Brock Garza 3-0 the last time on our feed. Leonard way back. Cody already at a finish.
Doesn't have to go.
We'll see how aggressive he is on it.
I want to see it. That's a good start. He did the switch to the bull. No.
Boo.
Boo. Not a man of the people, Cody.
No, very wise. Very wise. Leonard can't leave a finish from 352. So could have taken a whack there, but you don't want to start getting gitchy and give away one of the easier legs you're ever going to take off of Leonard Gates.
Yeah, splitting not as necessary in soft tip, just because, especially on the 15-inch side of the affair, because the double bull's significantly easier to hit than it would be otherwise, but so is the outer ring. You have to always keep that in mind, even if we understand it. I understand you guys at home probably hate Cody after that. Don't! He's a nice guy. Gets a 1-0 lead in this one. Leonard Gates to start things off in leg number 2 here.
And again, only 5. I mean, you got to think that's one of the best case scenarios for Leonard Gates. If you ever think you're going to walk up there after Leonard opens without closing the 20s, you are going to have a rough day.
I would have to agree with you there. That's usually a gift from the man from Houston. The guy fighting for his title as number 1 in Houston, as Ram's been making more and more claims towards that title. Then Leonard throws an eye mark as soon as I try to bring up Ram's name in the middle of his match. Understandably so. Beautiful shot there from Leonard Gates.
Yeah, and just a lot of pressure on Cody to continue to find troubles.
See Gates just kind of moving around the board. This is what he does when he's feeling comfortable, typically, is just kind of jump around. No real rhyme or reason. I don't mind going for the extra number up, especially because right now Cody has not found that number that he's hitting very consistently yet.
Does find a big 7 mark. Gates, though, thrown with some freedom. Playing with a little bit of fire, leaving that 18.
Yeah. And Cody, I mean, you have to imagine as one of the, again, as I called him earlier, journeyman pro, really wants to beat the man that has probably the biggest target on his back, Leonard Gates here. They're floated a little bit away from him, but he does course correct pretty well. Using good control of that 2-number advantage. Cody's going to have to dig himself out of this opportunity. And the only thing you can do if you're in Cody's position is dig deep or find another number. He took the option of going for another number, especially at that first start hanging over top.
Yeah, smart switch difficult spot to be in. Leonard takes the 18. I was going to say, might be an opportunity here. Doesn't find anything, but of course, big third dart.
Cody doing a good job of fighting along here and does find a 3 in the bed there over on the 16s. But it's going to be one of those detrimental positions in the fact that you have to be in the corners going up against the 20s. Battle that's oftentimes not lost if you're the man Leonard Gates holding the 20s.
Yeah, pile and a half from Cody. Pile and a half from Leonard.
If a 9 mark's a pile and a half, what's a full pile?
Well, a pile is a 6 mark. That's why it's a pile and a half.
Oh, I'm learning something new every day. And what's a 3 mark?
A half a pile.
Oh. I was never good at math.
But you don't want to call it that.
No one's happy about half a pile. Oh, misses the Maloney signature there on the last start. It's going to be okay. No. Hold in the pizza. Hold it in. You see Cody's starting to show some frustrations. I mean, honestly, if I'm Cody right now, I'm up 1-0. And yeah, it might be 1-1, but I just threw a 5 to the 5-5 of Gates with the throw. There's no alarm bells going off in my head currently because I get to go first in 0-1.
Yeah, pretty slow start though from Cody after an opening right away with just a 5 mark from Leonard. So I'm sure he's looking back or will look back on that portion of it.
And just shows that he wanted that opportunity earlier at the 20s and never found it. Leonard Gates to make this one apiece here over the bull and finds it in 1. 5.25. Very good performance there from Gates. Will Cody take advantage of the throw once again? I don't count on Leonard Gates missing many opening doubles here.
Yeah, no, an interesting format by not doubling up cricket in the second and third game. Because the winner of the first 0-1, there's a pretty good chance that they're going to go first in the next 0-1 as well.
You could potentially win the match by going first in 3 0-1 legs. Which, I mean, there's a learning process. This is the first year where they've switched to that combo format on the tour and switched to the 15-inch over the 13-inch in that pro bracket. So I think it's part of the learning process because I agree with you. I do think it should be 0-1, cricket, 0-1, and I think you do the last leg as a choice as well.
Well, we have to remember this is still a qualifying event for Rock Hill.
Yep. Well, yes. For the invitational shootouts.
Yes. So there is a big, heavy 0-1 kind of curve to it. So I actually understand that piece of it. But dart players cannot, especially in America, cannot stay away from cricket. We love us some cricket.
And we get the double dip of the split bowl 0-1 with our pro doubles 0-1 as well now. So I do enjoy that aspect of it all. Gates does leave a finish here to potentially break the throw. Cody's going to need to hammer in a good setup around here. He needs ton-plus range.
Yeah, really needs a 180 here. 140 is still going to leave a big to do.
Does not do so. 6 starts clear at the 158 for Mr. Leonard Gates. Not going to go in this one, but that's going to be okay. He can still chop this one down, and does do so, getting down to a 2-dart finish.
Do you want to stay within touching distance? Put some pressure on this.
And a little bit away on that last start. Does find that high ton, but not the one he intended to shoot there. Leonard Gates should still clear this one here with 2 darts at a double.
This is a starting double, so very comfortable. See him ringing the bell there with a little fist pump.
And I mean, he was pressured to throw pretty well there, knowing that he was going against the darts. Now has the advantage of knowing, hey, I'm on match point here. I beat Cody in cricket already, and if I'm Cody, I'm thinking I just need to nail this start, and I need to nail it hard. He's doing so far. How about a 7 mark to get things going? As he says, friendly darts to the camera. Sure, that's what he said.
How aggressive will Gates play it? 7 mark of his own on those 19s.
Yeah, just a small separation between these players. Cody showed that overall he can hold a 5+ throughout the longer format of the match, despite the slow start. With that being said, he's not going to want to rely on that here. You don't want this to be drawn out because Leonard Gates, fine wine. Every year he seems to continue to get better and better, and every long game he continues to average higher and higher.
So Cody going to come to the board with the lead. You know, he was frustrated by missing that 19 before. It's another shot to close it. It's going to take all 3. Oh, no. He does not stay straight. So punishment incoming. How much will it hurt? Gates left his 20 alone. Did find 2 big treble 19s.
I don't mind the pop on the last start there with the 45-point separation, but it's now the choice of Leonard Gates to say, hey, I could potentially take full control of this leg. Looking for a 6 mark on the turn here. Takes a 7 there. 117-point separation. And I actually like the restraint there, staying on the 18s before taking that swing at the 20s. He's basically saying, I want to have the point lead going into the next turn here, and Cody's going to have to work for it to prove me wrong.
Yeah, that's really a up 2-1 kind of a shot. Because you're putting the pressure back on Cody to continue to hit. I think we're going to see Gates eventually get a little bit more aggressive here. Very surprised we didn't see a crack at that 20 this time.
Yeah, he's shown a lot of quick switches to the 17 so far in both of the matches we've seen out of him on the live stream board. Might be costly as we see a big 180 points scored on that 20.
Everybody in that room's favorite number is the 20. Now, you can argue with that, and you can say that, oh no, my friend Tammy loves the 17s.
Tammy does love the 17s.
The 20 is the biggest number on the board. It's what everybody shoots at to start cricket. Again, asterisks for everybody if you want to, but to let somebody live on there as much as Gates did was, well, you can see he's kind of paying the price for it.
Yeah, it's absolutely coming back to bite him here, and you're not wrong. It's one of those things where what we're seeing is that it gave Cody a reprieve. It gave him an extra opportunity to shoot the 20s that he might not have had, and he's taking full advantage of it.
Cody back to the honey pot. Big reaction there from missing a 16. He's still in a pretty good spot here.
Yeah, but he's all adrenaline right now. I mean, after those big back-to-back 9 marks, throwing a 5, 6, 7, and having opportunity to make this go to a last leg decider, it's all adrenaline in Cody's veins right now.
Pile and a half of 15s for Gates.
I know how much that is now.
Context clues. I was about to say the triple 20 is free for Cody. But Leonard Gates carving out opportunities. Keeping the pressure on. Back-to-back niners. I hear a niner?
Niner. Cody now in a little bit of a high-pressure situation here. You can see that first dart floated up pretty high there. Finds a switch to the 15. Needs to make sure he gets the point lead here on this last dart. Doesn't do so. This is a big opportunity now. Leonard Gates can win it right here.
Cody not able to stay straight on his third dart. Double bull for the win. Not going to happen. So now he needs 4 bullseyes to take us to a decider.
It would be a heck of a shot from Cody. And I would expect a roar. You can see the crowd continuing to build in the background over here.
Oh, what a start.
And gets it there to send it to a last leg decider. Wow, good stuff there. You can see there's a lot of people watching along. This is going to be an intense one down to the wire. And honestly, it came down to Leonard Gates not only choosing to not shoot the 20 and shoot the 17s, and Cody absolutely punishing that decision by good play.
Yeah, big averages there afterwards. And look at this. Cody's going to have the start.
More than likely.
In the decider. Leonard Gates has broken Cody in 01.
But not in spirit. Here we go. It is a last leg decider. Leonard Gates, Cody Hvamstad going at each other here. Cody will have the darts. Like you said, Gordon, you have to favor the fact that Cody has the advantage, but Leonard Gates normally is clutch in scenarios like this. Who you taking?
Well, you gotta start with the guy going first. Now, that could quickly change if he doesn't get in. But good recovery after the first dart.
Yeah, that's your baseline that you're looking for in this pro division. A double on the end and at least one treble.
Uh-oh. Only 40 from Leonard to start.
And he stacks that dart on the last. It was a well-thrown third dart, but a scenario he didn't want to get in as they were having a whole exchange looking for that last dart.
Yeah, you see a puff of the cheeks there from Cody.
Oh, but Cody, he's on one right now. He's on a tear. He finds a 180. He's absolutely raised his game throughout this match, and especially compared to when we saw him play against Brock.
Yeah, Leonard needs a lot of help now. Cody 6 darts from 229 on this giant 15-inch board.
Needs to make sure to leave a finish here. Does do the switch, but he doesn't. He got a little jumpy on that dart. That was nerves. That was nerves.
Hate to see it. 180 can leave a finish here.
It won't happen, so Cody will still have the first look at an out now, basically guaranteed. But he has to take his time to take a deep breath and really set this up properly.
Come on, leave 2.
For the fans. Looking for a treble. Does find one on the last, and that sight is real. That's a real one from you there, Gordon.
Big last start. Big last start. How much pressure will that 82 be under? And how will he throw at it? I hate to even take a guess, and it's not much. I mean, 140 is still a handful.
Double 14 for double top or bullseye for double 16.
I think you got to go 14.
Oh, bullseye.
What do I know?
Oh, my goodness. Cody Hvamstad upsets Leonard Gates there. Absolutely a class performance from Cody, recovering from 2-1 down to get that one done there. That is impressive.
Yeah, no, great shooting. He turned it up. Leonard not able to come through there. The cork was the difference. Going first in that 0-1 leg. Cody came down the board, took it out.